These are the 3 most common mistakes you will see Thing mains do that cause them to not be able to climb in ranked in Marvel Rivals. Not playing around your team and overdiving. As a tank, it is our job to make space, but it is also our job to stay alive. So if you just charge into the backline to try to target the healers and the entire enemy team turns and looks at you and turns you into rubble, you're not really doing much for your team. It is okay to play close with your team, spam your right click, and just build your ult charge considering it has such a low cost. Next up is not peeling properly for your healers. If you have a mainline tank like a Strange or a Magneto that is supporting you to be able to go forward and make space, and your backline is just getting dove, you're going to end up doing all that work for nothing, especially considering Thing has some of the best anti-dive options in the game. Sometimes it's best to let your other tank make the space and just hang back with your supports and make sure they stay alive. If you're not bunny hopping around with your right click, it's way too easy to land headshots on Thing because he's such a big body. The bonus health you get from your right click on top of the damage reduction you get from Embattled Elite goes a long way with this movement. Then poor use of left shift and not having hold to dash on. Having hold to dash on makes it way too good to combo right click into your left shift for extra damage and can just melt squishy characters when you do make it in behind the enemy team. It is not just used to dive into the enemy team. It can be used to sustain on a point. It can be used to get back to your team whenever you need heals when you've gone too far. It's always important to save it for the situations where you absolutely need it, because when you overuse it and you end up on cooldown and you need to make it back to your team and you don't have E, or you simply are too far forward to grab a hold of somebody, you're going to die and feed. Hope these tips help you. Make sure to like and subscribe.